Cancer, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robin. And Cancer, today, let's do a what you need to know right now style reading. Let's see what you need to know right now, Cancer. Let's see what's coming through. Whether it's silver lining, something being hidden, something coming down the chute. Let's talk about you and see what you need to know. Well, come to the edge. Card number 36. This is about taking a calculated risk, taking a leap of faith, coming in a new direction. Very similar to the Fool energy. So let's see what this risk is, this leap of faith. Well, we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? It's a card of charity and kindness, all right? Well, let's see what it means. Let's see what you need to know right now. How is this going to affect Cancer? Well, the King of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles on the table. Well, two cards, two pentacles. So this could talking about career, finances, money, investment somehow. Okay. And Cancer, I just want to say thank you to all of you for your continued support, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your personal readings. Thank you, Cancer. I really appreciate your continued support. All right, let's get you some advice. What's the... Golly gee, what am I doing here? The advice is the King of Swords. Okay, get real serious. Let's see who these kings are. We have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got ourselves a little Cancer Pisces. Well, no, Hangman's Pisces, excuse me, in the world. Okay, it is the end of stagnancy. It could be the end of, you know, there could be something you're learning here with the Hangman and the world. It's like something could be coming to light, or it's the end of stagnancy. We're going to stop speculating. We're going to find out. We're going to get into your reading, because what you need to know right now is the Six of Pentacles. All right, what are you saying? What does this mean for Cancer? Spirit guides, talk to us. What is this? The Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles on the table. So we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a job offer. Somebody's offering you a job. I'm going to say it's a very good job, because the Six of Pentacles is going to represent having enough money at the end of the day, the end of the month, the end of the year to give back, right? You're going to be in a charitable position. The Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. You might be batting off all the people who want your money, honey. That to me is you're going to have to really grind and hustle. So what I feel is you you have a job offer coming here, and it is going to affect your social life in some way, in some form, some manner. How is it going to affect, or why is it going to affect Cancer's social life? The Five of Wands. How is it going to affect Cancer's social life? Let me understand. It's going to affect, maybe it's just one specific event. You have to work. Five of Swords, you can't go to something. There's the Empress, and there's the Five of Wands. Okay. What you need to know right now is you're about to have an opportunity or an offer that's presented to you, but it means you can't go to something. So let's say, for example, you're going home for the holidays. You took 2 weeks off of your current job. You're going home. If you take this new job, you're not going to have those 2 weeks vacation. Or it's something like that type of energy. And there's the Five of Swords in reverse. You don't want to not go, right? Let's say it's a charity event. Friday night, you got this charity event. You're the chair, the MC of the event, but this new job requires you to work on Friday night. You can't go to your prior obligation. So there's an offer, an opportunity being presented to you, and you want it, but you can't do something. Let's say you like playing baseball in the summers, you're a baseball player, but this job requires you to work weekends. You're not going to get to join the ball team this summer. So there's a sacrifice you're going to have to make, and that's why the Hanged Man is here. So this offer, I do feel it has to do with money. So there's an awful lot of pentacles. So I do feel it has to do with career, job, your money here, Cancer, is good. The Six of Pentacles is here, but it's going to create an imbalance in your work life. You're going to have to make a sacrifice. There's going to be something you want to do that you can't do because you're going to be working now. That is what you need to know right now. How it affects you is the King of Pentacles. Well, it makes you feel luxurious. Okay, let's see if this is you or someone else. I feel like it's you, but hold on a sec. What's you're about to realize what's really important to you. Seven of Pentacles, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. You're about to what this is going to. So here, when we think about the King of Pentacles is a very self-aware guy. He's been through a lot, right? Yes, he's the King of Pentacles, but to get there, he went through a lot. He wasn't just born the damn King of Pentacles, and that's given him a lot of self-awareness and self-development. You're about to realize what's important to you. So you know, sometimes we don't always know how you know, maybe this baseball's not that big of a deal. It's like, oh, you know what? I don't care. I've been playing baseball for 47 years. One summer's not a big deal. But you might also realize I can't live without baseball. Baseball is extremely important to me. This is everything. So this is going to make you really evaluate and understand what's important to you. Can you make that sacrifice? Or can you not? And that is so you're in a very self-aware, evaluative energy as to, again, what is important to you and what's not. Okay. The advice or the actions to take here, Cancer, are the King of Swords. So let's understand that. What, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat, and I did not have a frog in my, I can't even talk. I did not have a frog in my throat before I started this reading. So whatever the obligation is that you may not be able to do, that might be someone you show loyalty to. It could be a family or friend, something that's important to you. And it might be a difficult thing to speak, like to say to the other person. Like, let's say you're the MC at the charity event. Now you got to go to the VP of the charity and say, I can't do this, you know. That might be hard. Okay. Anywho, let's see what it says. The advice is the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And there's a Three of Pentacles. It's you can, if you're strategic, you can do both. Okay, so you don't have to sacrifice. You can do both of these things. So if you're strategic, you can do both of these things. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're wanting to point out. So you don't need to sacrifice. You can handle doing it all. You can do it all, baby. You can do it all, Cancer. The Fool and the Three of Cups. Yeah. So they want you to know that with strategic planning, I'm going to say most likely very strong time management skills and delegation skills. You know, when you're working for your company, know who can do what, and, you know, relieve some time, some pressure, some workload. You can do both. So they want you to really look outside the box, right? Obviously, you know, what can you make more efficient? Who can do what? Where can you get help here? So with strategic planning, you don't have to give up. You know, if you maybe work an extra hour and a half every single day, you can take your Saturday off to play your baseball, and that might be something you want to do. Instead of just working 9 to 5, you work 9 to 6:30 every day. So that's the advice, and that's what they want you to see. They definitely want you to take this. They do not want you to not take this opportunity, but they want you to know that you don't have to sacrifice and give up something else that's important with strong planning and I'm going to say self-awareness, but also awareness of others around you. Let's say part of your challenge is your children. You don't know if you can make their lunches. Well, if your kid's 16, well, they can make their own lunch. Teach them how to make their sandwiches, cut their own pickles, whatever, you know, they can, you know, so it's knowing where you can pass some of the workload to be able to get everything done here. That's the advice. Now, what isn't Cancer seeing? Is there something being hidden about? Yeah, there's something here. Hold on. That you don't want to miss this. The King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Devil. So this opportunity is worth that figuring out. Page of Cups and the Devil. They don't want you to go back and forth. They want you to know that you can do both, and this opportunity is worth it. They don't want you to miss it. The King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. This is a very good opportunity for you. So work hard, play hard, Cancer, but know that you can do both. It will just take some time and some skills to figure that part out. That's what you're not seeing, is how the Six of Wands is there. That's badass success. So this is a good opportunity. They don't want you to ignore it or refuse it. They want you to know you also don't have to sacrifice. You'll come up with a solution. That's what you need to know right now. All right. Well, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say, and let's get back into the tarot. So what does Cancer need to surrender to find those answers, to see that clarity? Low self-esteem. I say what? You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Kansa, Kansa, Kansa. Okay. Well, let's get the spirit animal. What's the spirit animal messages? Who's looking over Cancer? What are they saying? What's this? We have Bear, the strength. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It might be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth. With strength, confidence, you're free to roam at will and to follow your own path. Maybe part of that is a lack of confidence that you can do both or whatever, but whatever that is, no, you can do this. Maybe part of that is you can't handle the job, but no, you can do this. Don't doubt yourself here, Cancer, because you can. Well, like Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Okay, let's get the Akashic Record message and then we'll jump back into the tarot here. What is the Akashic Record message? Brave spirit. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes that you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into ideas to pursue your goals with your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that, Kansa. All right, let's do it. I'm going to do a potential outcome. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see what you do. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in January. Let's go 30 days out. Let's see what you decide to do. Well, there's that brave spirit, the lion hearts, brave hearts coming into play. Let's see what it means. What's on the... Oh, the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Yep. And the Knight of Swords is in reverse. Okay. And there is the King of Swords. You took the advice, baby. And there's the Page of Swords. Here's the thing. Wow, we got a little family here. We have a lot of court cards. The Ace of Pentacles. But you know what, Cancer? I'm actually feeling like these court cards are you at different ages and phases in your life. And I say that because the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. And this is my lesson card. You've learned a lesson in the past. And that was, if you don't go after what you want, you might have regrets, you might have anger, you might have resentment. If you let something pass you by, you might always wonder what could have, should have, would have. But you're not going to let something pass you by. That's a good opportunity for any reason. And you've learned that. That tells me in the past you may have not acted on something, you may not have taken a risk or calculated risk or, you know, done that out of whatever the reasons were, and you realize that that didn't benefit you. So you've learned here how to get real serious. You've learned how to create your plan. You've learned how to be honest with yourself, and you're going after this. You're going after this because you want it. And there's the Eight of Wands. You'll figure it out on the way. Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. This is an excellent partnership and an excellent opportunity, and you're not gonna give it up, Cancer. You're gonna find a way. When there's a will, there's a way. So you know you took it. You're taking the bull by the horns, you're going after it, and you're going to figure out a way to make things happen. So I feel like with the Page of Swords here and then the King of Swords, you're learning, you know, if this is your job, you're a new boss, you're learning your employees, finding out who does what. You know, if this is your kids, you're learning and figuring out what child can do this, what can they do to help me, right? Whatever it is, I feel like this is you learning about the people around you and learning from yourself as well. What can I let go of? What can I do? So you're at that stage where you're figuring that out so you don't have to sacrifice, right? So you know what you want, you're moving in this direction, it's a good partnership. The Ten of Pentacles is there, so building a legacy, a reputation, generational wealth, happiness, you know, a team environment. You're feeling good. You may have, like I said, no regrets, and you're not going to miss this opportunity. You'll figure a way to make it work. That's what I got, that's what's up, and that's what you need to know right now. So Cancer, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. And if you like your reading, if you like my style, I am open for personal readings. I know I was closed for a long time, but I'm back open. And my new website is the tarotwithrobin.com. So the link is in the description box below. It is no longer the Tarot Room. It changed, which is why I'm telling you, it's tarotwithrobin.com. But let's close your reading off. What's the final message for Cancer today? Be faithful to that which exists within yourself. So return to an affirmation throughout the day that reinforces the parts of you that you want others to know. So I am Cancer, and I'm capable of anything. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right, baby. Okay. Am I repeating myself? Okay, but everything works on repetition. So be patient with yourself, Cancer. Self-growth is tender. It's holy ground. There's no greater investment. So before bed, recite the following affirmation 5 times. I am a work in progress, and today I am stronger than yesterday, and tomorrow I will be stronger than today. That's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.